practice? What were you guys doing so well today? What was working?
Today we were just trying to come together and get on one page, and he got it kind of intense today as far as trying to get us ready mentally to go into this game and hopefully bring out the win.
Keaton, Coach Huggins said that you've been working on trying to, get little things and understand the details, and that you have to execute those things all the time. It seemed like you did some of those things in the first half against Duquesne, but then they didn't happen in the second half. What causes those things to go away?
Just a lack of concentration and focus. I'm playing 40 minutes, so we have to not just play a half, we have to play the whole game, and we didn't do that against Duquesne, and we have to take that mindset of playing the whole game and against Michigan.
From the outside, we look at it, and the thinking is, how can you not be excited or concentrate all the time, because you really don't get a lot of games compared to all the other work time you get in. But is that really the case? I mean, if you find yourself drifting or not doing some of those things, is there a cause for it? Is it the game situation? Do you know what goes into it makes it happen?
I think we just last game we just let them stick around too long, and instead of what they say, stepping on the neck or whatnot, to putting the game away, we drawed it on, and then next thing you know, they were into the game, and then their momentum was up and our momentum was down, and again it was just a lack of focus. So we have to focus to play 40 minutes a game.
Keaton, you guys have played some pretty good teams this year. I mean, obviously, Gonzaga comes to mind, and Oklahoma and Davidson was a pretty good team. How good is Michigan?
Michigan they're the highest ranked team we've played, so they have to be pretty good. So but we don't look at that. We just look at it as a big game to improve ourselves and improve just our notarization to try to get into the NCAA tournament. So if we can come out, that'll be a big win.
What about their personnel? I mean, obviously it's a team with another great point guard, and it kind of starts with what Burke does, right? Just to kind of talk about how important he is to them.
I mean, I know he has the green light, kind of. He's a pretty good guard. I mean, he can attack, he can score, he can pass. So, I mean, we've scouted him like we scout any other team. We know that he's a big part of their offense, and we plan to go in and just try to minimize as much as possible. And from him scoring and just go in and play as a team and as a unit to come out with the win.
You're a guy who likes to play defense. How difficult will it be to defend this team as a whole, not just maybe Burke or Hardaway, but defending 5-on-5 against Michigan?
I think if we play defense how Coach Huggins wants us to play defense, I mean, it doesn't mean that doesn't matter who we play. It's just the mindset of not letting my man score, helping someone when they need help, or just playing team defense. And if we play team defense like Coach Huggins wants us to play, it doesn't matter who we play. We'll be able to shut them out.
Yeah.
I know playing help defense is always a point of emphasis for Coach Huggins, but can you really give a lot of help defense given the number of three-point shooters they have, and driving dish is a big part of their offense?
So we have some exceptions, We have some exceptions on some guys that we know they can shoot it, that we won't help as much. But if everybody do what they're supposed to do from the get-go, then we won't probably have to help. But we understand that sometimes it does happen where defense breaks down and we have to help our brother up and get their back.
Is that one of the hard things to keep track of? Sometimes you're on a guy that, hey, I can't help off this guy, and maybe next time you're on a guy that you can help off of. Is that where?
Yeah, sometimes it breaks it down. I mean, I know in the Virginia game, I helped too much on a shooter, and he made a three, and then I got he got into me a little bit. So, I mean, but I had to take that away, and it's like, okay, I can't give him as much cushion. I got reassured that by Coach Huggins. So, I mean, it's just it's a process. It's playing defense. It's basketball.
They're probably the best offensive rebounding team you've seen. Why is that? Is it because the floor is spread, or is it their athleticism, and is it a combination of those things?
I mean, I'm not sure what they've been doing. I mean, they crashed the boards, but I mean, we have to box out. We got to hit them first, so that they won't be able to rebound. So.
Keaton, you guys are used to playing games in New York. Obviously, with the change in conference, that's not going to happen much anymore. So, I mean, this is your only game up there this year. How much you guys looking forward to to going up to New York City and getting to play there in a different building?
I guess it's pretty exciting for the guys. It's back home for them and letting their parents be able to come see them and things like that. But playing in New York, it doesn't really matter to me personally. It doesn't matter where we play. I mean, as long as we win, that's all I care about.
You're ready to go to Texas, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of.
Noreen was saying that he sees this as possibly being, if you're able to come out with a win, this could be a big turning point for you guys. Do you kind of see this as being one of those points in the season that could obviously turn things around for the better?
Yeah, I mean, they're number 3 team, so that will most definitely help our rankings as far as trying to get up there and try to get into the NCAA tournament, basically.
Keaton, before the season, you guys knew that it was going to be a tough stretch to open the season with different level of teams that you guys were playing, but so many road games so early and kind of weird breaks in between games, just all that stuff, has it taken more out of you guys than what you thought coming in?
I mean, we had to show up and play at the end of the day. So, I mean, I can't really say it's because of schedule or the breaks or the flying so far. I really can't say that. We have to show up and play at the end of the day. And that's all falls on the players. So, I mean, we have to step our game up.
How intense was today's practice day since the one you've gone through in the last 2 years?
We didn't get on the line today, so I mean, it was intense as far as building up our mindsets to get ready for the game.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as intense as we doing bad and then it's getting intense in a negative way, it didn't do that.